Good morning, friends. I'm going to explain about photosynthesis in higher plants, that is chloroplast. A diagrammatic representation of an electron micrograph of a section of chloroplast is given here. It has outer membrane, inner membrane, stroma, lamella, grana, stroma, ribosomes, starch granule, lipid droplets. Now let us move on to photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a physiochemical process by which they use light energy to drive the synthesis of organic compounds. All living forms of on earth depend on sunlight for energy. Photosynthesis is important due to two reasons. It is a primary source of all food on earth. It is also responsible for the release of oxygen into the atmosphere by green plants. Next one is chloroplast definition. Chloroplast found in plant cells and some protists such as algae and cyanobacteria in the cell organelle known as plastid. Chloroplasts are the food producers of the cell by converting light energy of the sun into sugar that can be used by the cell. This entire process is known as photosynthesis and it all depends on the high concentration of chlorophyll. Next, move on to structure of chloroplast. Chloroplasts are commonly found in guard cells located in plant leaves. Diameter is 1 to 2 micromillimeters thick and 5 to 7 micromillimeter. Chloroplasts are oval shaped and have two membranes, an outer membrane and inner membrane. The space within the inner membrane is the stroma, the dense fluid within the chloroplast. Note the site is where the conversion from carbon dioxide to carbohydrate takes place. Next, move on to other chloroplast structure includes thylakoid system, granum, chlorophyll, DNA ring, stroma, starch granule, ribosomes. Thylakoid system, internal membrane system consisting of flattened sac-like membrane structure called thylakoids, where the light energy is converted into chemical energy. Thylakoids contains the light harvesting complex, including the electron transport chain used in photosynthesis and the pigments like chlorophyll and carotenoids. Granum. Densely layered stacks thylakoids 10 to 20 that are sites of conversion of light energy to chemical energy. Chlorophyll, a green photosynthetic pigment sitting on the surface of thylakoids that absorbs light energy. DNA ring, the circular DNA that distinct from the nuclear DNA. Stroma, the main function of stroma cells is to help support organs and act as a connective tissue for a particular organs. Starch granule. Starch is the primary storage carbohydrate, is the most photosynthetic organisms and allows the accumulation of carbon and energy in form of an insoluble and semi-crystalline particle. Next is ribosomes. Ribosomes, they are responsible for the energy conversion and carbon fixation by the photosynthetic reaction in plants and algae. Then move on to function of chloroplast. Chloroplasts are essential for the survival of growth of plants and photosynthetic protists. They are responsible to carry out photosynthesis, this process of conversion of light energy into sugar and other organic molecules that are used by plants and or algae as a food. They also produce amino acid and lipids components that are necessary for chloroplast membrane production. Photosynthesis has a two stages, first stage and the second stage. First stage is light dependent, second stage is light independent. Now move on to first stage. Light dependent reactions occurs. Sunlight is captured through chlorophyll and carotenoids is converted into adenosine triphosphate ATP, the molecular unit of currency of intercellular energy transfer, and nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate NADPH, which carries electrons. The second stage, light independent reactions, also known as the Calvin cycle, occurs. The electrons carried by NADPH convert carbon dioxide to carbohydrate, process known as carbon dioxide fixation. Hence, carbohydrates and the organic molecules can be stored and used for energy. Thank you. If you like the video, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Thank you.